Stephen Frend from 90 Day Fiancé has been criticized for his hostile behavior towards Olga Koshimbetova. It seems like he enjoys causing her distress. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching for more details. Stephen Frend from 90 Day Fiancé has consistently shown through his actions, both on and off the screen, that he never treated Olga Koshimbetova right. The New York native was too young when he married his Russian partner in 2018. He thought she was the right one for him and stayed with her for the sake of their marriage. Stephen and Olga had a baby early on in their relationship. They seemed happy to be parents but couldn't agree on each other's parenting style. Stephen seemed too immature to handle being a father, but somehow pulled through. Stephen and Olga continued to have more problems after welcoming their baby. Although they had compatibility issues, they seemed to be on the same page a few years ago. In 2022, the couple welcomed their second baby and seemed closer than ever in their family photos. Unfortunately, something changed and pushed Stephen and Olga apart in 2023. The two stopped posting content with each other and started living their own lives. In August 2024, Olga confirmed the breakup rumors and admitted she was no longer with Stephen. Stephen's past actions prove he was the real villain in his toxic marriage with Olga. When he first appeared on the show, he lied about applying for Olga's K-1 visa. He admitted that he only started the legal process after coming to Russia, instead of already finishing it in the United States. Stephen also didn't show much remorse for his lack of care for Olga. He didn't care how his terrible lie affected his then-fiancée. Stephen's K-1 visa lie was the first major red flag showing he wasn't ready to have a family. During one episode of 90 Day Fiancé Season 6, Stephen gets angry when his wife tells him not to touch their sleeping baby. He said, "It's my kid, let me learn on my own." He also showed frustration about being in the hospital and forced Olga to dress up so he could take her and the baby home. Stephen dropped the F-bomb and asked his wife to be nice to him. Stephen showcased his childish immaturity while riding back home with Olga. He complained throughout the ride about how Olga disrespected him by asking him to wash his hands before touching the baby. Thankfully, Olga didn't take the verbal abuse for long and hit him back for his aggressive behavior. She said, "You just run the room, touch me very hard, like it's hurtful." Stephen calmly listened to Olga as she told him he was crazy. He smiled as his wife complained, showing a sinister side of himself by letting his mask slip. When Stephen became a dad, he incorrectly set up the wrong baby seat in the car. He then forced Olga to go to a park with him, knowing she wasn't too happy taking her newborn out without the right car seat. Stephen said he went through hell and back for the damn car seat, even though Olga told him the seat wasn't for a newborn. She confessed, "Stephen wanted to take baby to the fancy park and drive to this park, but baby's seat in the car doesn't work." Stephen showed some immaturity when he welcomed his first child with Olga. He was jealous because his wife cared for their newborn more. The 90 Day Fiancé cast member even admitted to his jealousy during an episode. He told Olga, "Remember in Ocean City, you used to be so excited to see me." He complained about how Olga used to hug him more often before they had a baby. Stephen claimed that his wife no longer loved him like before. He added, "Everything changed and I don't know why. What happened?" Olga was stunned to hear Stephen's complaints. She asked him, "How do you suppose, after operation, I have to be super happy?" However, Stephen overlooked her question and doubled down on his complaints. He accused Olga of not being excited about him being part of her life. Stephen asked her, "Are you really actually happy that I'm here?" While Olga could process the whole situation, Stephen made her feel bad by victimizing himself. He said, "I'm literally going out and breaking my *** to get your visa done before I leave." Stephen also dropped many F-bombs throughout his journey on the show. He was even called out for using abusive language. A Reddit user at Fembot86 started a thread titled, "Stephen is abusive." Hundreds of fans agreed with the sentiment. Someone even pointed out, he had the audacity to say, "Making you cry is the last thing in the world I want to do." In 2021, Stephen had a cue and a session, announcing that he was no longer with his wife. This revelation hurt Olga, who took to her Instagram story and called the situation unbelievable. She mocked Steven for hypocrisy, saying, "He is the first person who tells everyone." Steven had a complete lack of care for Olga from the beginning. He never seemed in love with her and behaved like he only married